didn't even finish this or started drinking my water. Anywho, hello. This is DarkElf85 on YouTube or HektontheMage here on PSN. And welcome back to Shadowrun, Dragonfall Director's Cut. Hope everyone's doing okay. I have my windows open because it's actually cooler now. I mean, it's not 100% cooler, but you could tell the humidity isn't as high as before. Oh wait, the game actually relocated her properly. Amazing. Oh yeah, we were checking doors here before confronting Marta. Or I could do an act of contrition. Act of contrition, that is not what no, that's not right. Act of constitution is what I was thinking of when I say contrition. And bust through that door. But we won't do that. Oh yeah, why didn't I deal with this crap before? Take their medicine shit. Select a stash. Let's do this door. Nothing crazy. Oh yeah, I was going to decide whether or not I wanted to press forth with that book. Which I think I do. Continue reading. Leafing through to the middle of the book, you find a section dedicated to Haro's rules of living. Be free. Be free in all things and experience that freedom with your whole body. Being. I don't know what I said. Did I say body first? Okay. Body, mind, and soul. Spirit, not soul. Sorry. Isn't soul more religious based? Anywho, discard the oppressive traditions of modesty and shame that you've been indoctrinated with since birth. The free thinker has no use for them, except you're all still wearing clothing. Wait, Dark, what are you talking about? No. Your body is a source of pride, of pleasure, and of succor for yourself and for others. You mean yourself, for Haro. Yeah. Enjoy it and share the joy freely with those who desire it. Be selfish. Don't enslave yourself to others at the expense of your own happiness. Take what you want and do so unashamedly. Our desires are an important part of what makes us human. Society has trained us to hide the part of ourselves from the world, but the free living person, TM, oh no, free living TM, sorry, that's the trademark, doesn't cover in the shadows. They're not a shadowrunner. Own your desires and rejoice in them. Show reverence. The free living person understands that the only true governance in this world is the law of nature. And that in nature there is hierarchy. Wait, what? Oh, do you mean like... Are you referencing the food chain? Because I'm kind of confused. The rabbit doesn't question the wolf. Yes. The mouse does not wonder why it must run from the cat. That's also because they don't have the brain capacity. They do because they must. No! That's not how that works. I need to not speak so loudly because my windows are open. But anywho, the survival depends on it. As it is in nature, so it is at Furstella. Know your place in the food chain. I am the top. I am the Tomcat, Big Kahuna, Big Bad Wolf. I don't know. And understand the mechanisms by which you can better yourself. You leap forward and find that there are at least 20 more pages worth of rules. Each is worded vaguely enough to have multiple interpretations. Continue reading. The final pages of the manifesto devolve into semi-cohesive rants about anarchy, social Darwinism, free love, and the horned god. Yeah, so I don't think I ever read past the first part because of the warning from Glory, so, you know. So I'm probably duping myself here, but that's cool. You've seen this kind of thing before. Haro's philosophy is collapsing under its own weight. Unfortunately, none of his cultists seem to have caught on to that fact. Glory lets out a startled cry, cutting your sentence short. Out of the corner of your eye, you see her wheel to face something behind you. All at once, the room fills with a slaughterhouse smell. A smell like blood and bile and feces. The stench of an abattoir. As you turn, you catch sight of something sliding into the world. It looks like a charred man with a pair of tortured faces where its shoulders should be. The thing burns like a Roman candle. Spitting, except we don't see it yet. Spitting white hot sparks in a fiery plume. An oily substance runs down between its dangling legs and spatters onto the floor. And where those drips land, they burn. Hekton, look out. Battle time. Oh, mother, how am I flanked? How the fuck am I flanked? Can someone explain that to me? I don't get it. Yeah, I shouldn't have continued reading after the second part, but whatever. The body of the thing that attacked you begins to dissolve at the moment of death. As you watch, its tissues break down into a growing slick of bubbling patch and rendered fat. What the hell was that? Something from another place. Glory stares at the remains of the creature, now a dark stain on the library's floorboards. Like I said outside, the boundaries between the physical world and astral space are weak here. Things can come through. I think that we've gotten everything from the books that we're going to get. I believe you. Let's clear out before it happens again. A headless abomination just pissed lighter fluid onto the floor, trying to burn us to death. I think that things can come through is understating it a bit. That's the first option. She nods. Let's get the hell out of here. We need to keep moving anyway. Oh yeah, I can't open up that terminal because I can't crack it because I'm not a decker. Don't know why I made that sound, but anyway. I could save that. You know what? Schrodinger's cat. If you don't mess with it, it doesn't happen. Open the door. The woman in this room is lovely. Full lips contrast artfully with her fine elvish features, and a tumble of fire-red hair spills down over her shoulders. Beyond her physical beauty, there's something inherently approachable about her. She exudes an almost palpable aura of kindness and warmth. That's because she has high charisma. All elves have that. I should know. Anyway, Marta, Glory's old lover, the lure that Haro used to draw her, and so many others to Forstella. She looks up with a start at the sound of your approach. Her eyes go wide at the sight of Glory as she takes in her cyberware. Her mouth falls open in horror. Excuse me. I'm just drinking some Tams Zero. Apple kiwi flavor. Basically, low calorie. They say 0 on this soda. It's a lie. There's 10 calories for a 500 milliliter bottle. It is, I think it's what, 355? The can size? That's 5 calories. It's not really 0. I don't like that they have false advertisement. I mean, I can say that you next to no calories, you should say low calorie. You shouldn't just say 0. Put 0 in the name of it. It's bull crap. Glory? No. Glory? I forgot what voice I gave her, so it's supposed to be like this nice sounding blah blah blah. Yes, Marta, it's me. Glory's voice is cold. It's been a long time. It has. Marta swallows. The horrified look hasn't left her face. Glory, what have you done to yourself? What I had to do. I got out, Marta. This was the only way. Oh, Glory. All at once, the horror on Marta's face is replaced with an expression of profound sorrow. I am so sorry. Marta steps forward, her arms extended to wrap Glory in a hug. All at once, something in Glory's face changes. Her skin goes from pale to pallid, and her breath becomes ragged. She takes a step back and raises her claws into a defensive posture. Her voice frosts over with cold rage. Don't you touch me. You're one of Haro's creatures. You always were. Marta stops short. One of his creatures? Glory, what are you talking about? Say nothing. You know as well as I do. You worship that monster. You seduced me into coming here so that I would worship him. If you hadn't found me, if you hadn't baited me, more of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. Sorry, I'm tiny text and kind of tired. Now, should Dark have more lights on in his apartment? Like this one light in the right-hand corner? Not his big, nice floor light or floor lamp, but the other one that's like on the bookshelf that's small and battery powered. I mean, there is a plug-in, but I think that's USB power. Should he have that on? Yeah, he should. But does he want to have more light on? No. Anyway. None of what? I haven't done anything. If you just let me where you found me, I never would have hurt anybody. My mother would still be alive. Apparently her father's alive. Unless he went insane and killed himself. I don't really know. I never would have sold my soul to that abomination that you all worship. And I wouldn't have had to sacrifice my own body to escape from it. This place took everything from me. And it all started with you. She looks genuinely hurt. Haro and I rescued you from a life on the street. A beautiful girl, homeless, penniless, living in a gutter. I pulled you away from all of that. I saved you. There was a long pause. Glory stares into Marta's eyes, her expression unreadable. I don't feel much anymore, Marta. Most of the time, I'm completely numb. But for you, I can make an exception. I hate you. I'm sorry that you feel that way, Glory. For my part, I still love you. Razors flick out of Glory's fingertips. Her lip curls into a snarl. Another lie. The last one you'll ever tell. Something strange is happening here. I think she's lying. I think we should hear her out. Something strange is happening here. She nods eagerly, her eyes fixed on Glory's razors. I'll prove it to you. Ask me anything you want. I'll show you that I'm telling the truth. I never wanted anything bad to happen to you, Glory. Not ever. She wheels to face you. Oh boy, here it comes. Why are you listening to her? She's just telling you what you want to hear. That's her whole purpose here, remember? She's bait. Why should we listen to anything that she has to say? Well, we have this ring. The cultists aren't responsible for their actions, remember? That's as true for Marta as it is for anyone else. Knowing how the shrine is affecting her mind might help us, Glory. I don't trust her either. I just wanted to hear how she's going to try to worm her way out of this. Stand down. Second thought, maybe you're right. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Glory's ring. Because of this, in the photo that it was nailed to. If she was lying, she wouldn't have kept them all these years. Glory stares at you for a moment, naked, hostility on her face. Then the razors slide back into their housings with a click. So she's Wolverine, literally. She's not Lady Deathstrike. She's totally Wolverine. Uh-huh. All right, Marta. Convince me. Convince you of what? That I'm not a monster? I don't know how to do that, Glory. Okay, convince me why you're destroying people's bodily fluids, body parts, and killing... Can we explain that part? You can start by telling me how you sleep at night. You know what happens to the kids that you bring here. You know what happened to me. But you're still luring them here into Harrow's clutches all these years later. So tell me, how do you live with yourself? Explain it to me. For a moment you can see the conflict behind Marta's eyes. If cognitive dissonance had a face, it would be hers. Confused, frightened, angry. At war with herself. For a moment she struggles to speak. Then the whispering sensation that she felt outside of the compound comes back and her face changes. The muscles of her brow relax and she appears to be at peace. Why are you asking me this, Glory? You already know the answers. The kids here, they aren't being hurt. They're walking the path of to a free and pure life, just like Harrow taught us. Those of abuse. The shrine is whispering to her, Glory. I can feel it too. She's blissed out on it, like you said. Marta continues, her joyful smile widening. Her voice is placid. Harrow is a great man, a prophet. True sacrifices have to be made, but what he brings in return is so much love, Glory. You remember? Glory grits her teeth but gives you a small nod. Yeah, you're right. After so many years living here, I don't know if she even knows what normal feels like anymore. She steps forward and grabs Marta by the shoulders. It's a curiously soft gesture. Marta, if what you're saying is true, if you ever really did care for me, then please, give me your key. It's important. She blinks. Key? Whatever you use to get past the wards outside of Harrow's shrine, I need it. Don't ask why. Just do this for me. You owe me that much. God damn it, not being an academic. I'm so mad. I can't do that. She looks momentarily conflicted because that would automatically bypass and she'll give you the key. I remember that. Then the moment passes. No. Haro said that I had to guard this. He told me that I could never take it off. I can't question one of Haro's orders. It would be wrong. What if I could convince you that it wouldn't be wrong to question him? This is getting no. Give me the key or I'll take it from you. I'll do this one. She blinks, then that thing that you saw behind her eyes locks down again, and the flicker of unease on her face is replaced with an easy smile. You're welcome to try, but I promise you, you'll walk away from this apology for how wrong you were. From this apologizing. Haro is a great man. Fürstella is a good place. Stay here for a while and you'll learn that for yourself. She crosses her arms on her chest. Go ahead, ask your questions. We have nothing to hide. Let's see here. Haro is evil. You get that, right? I mean, he worships the devil. What else do you need? That's not true, actually. Haro is hurting the runaways that you bring here. You can see that, can't you? Lori said that you two spent a lot of time in the lounge back when she lived here. What did you do there? I've read Haro's manifesto. It looks like he spends a long time talking about charity. On second thought, I don't need to hear another word. All that I want is your amulet. I'll do this one about the lounge. She shrugs. The usual. Drink, play games, have sex, watch the trid. The sorts of things that lovers usually do in their free time. Why do you ask? Because we found a tattered, blood-stained shirt in there. It looked like it came from an initiate. Marta blinks. She looks momentarily confused, and then you see the conviction clamp down behind her eyes. So you found a shirt. So what? There could be hundreds of explanations for that. You know the kinds of things that happen in that room, Marta. You've heard the stories. We both did. She shakes her head. I've never seen an initiate harmed in that room. Not once. And as for the rumors, well, they're just that. Rumors. I'm sure of it. Let's see. I've read Haro's manifesto. It looks like he spends a long time talking about charity. She nods eagerly. Yes, of course, charity. The kind of thing, the kind that I practice when I rescue young people from the streets. Of charity. But then in his rules of living, he says that all free thinkers are supposed to be selfish. Well, yes, but... And after that, he says that only the strong deserve to prosper, so which is it? The confusion washes over her face again. She begins blinking agitatedly. Agitatedly. No, that's right, Madriel. And fidgeting. Then that unseen force clamps down again, and she seems to calm. You just don't understand the beauty of his message, the truth behind it. Haro's hurting the runaways that you bring here. You can see that, can't you? Her smile shifts into an expression of mock concern. Hurting? How so? He's corrupting you all. How many of them has he taken as his wives, yourself included? She rolls her eyes at you. A lesson in Puritan values from a Shadowrunner. How quaint. I'm not making a value adjustment, just an observation. This isn't about you. I don't care what you do, Marta. I'm talking about child abuse. In case that he has you brainwashed into thinking that this is okay, but Marta, it isn't. If your arrangement works for you, I won't judge you at all. This isn't about you. I don't care what you do, Marta. I'm talking about child abuse. Haro doesn't like the young ones or doesn't take the young ones for wives. I don't know what Glory tells you, but he isn't a monster. And even the youngest initiates here aren't children. Not really. Her voice goes soft. Life on the street looks... Wait, what? Life on the street sorry, I misread that word completely. Took that from them a long time ago. Stella lets them be themselves, but in a safe place. Certainly safer than the back alleys of some urban hellhole, like the one that you live in. I was young when he chose me, Marta. Maybe not innocent, but young. Somewhere deep down, you know that this is wrong. When you lived with us, you didn't think it was wrong. You loved it here. Yeah, because impressionable teenagers who have been abused and forsaken by society. Yeah, come on. It's like any other type of cult. Or group of organized individuals, or anyone with an evil purpose or some kind of effed up mindset. Duh. You're not the only group out there. Took down another one. You ever heard of Humanis? No. Okay. You can rewrite history to cast yourself as the victim if you want. If demonizing me helps, you can do that too. But nobody ever forced you to do anything, Glory. Oh, bullshit. Glory falls silent. The color drains from her face. Although that could be true, but I'm sure if you said no, Haro would have said something. This is clearly a difficult subject. I don't know what you were hoping to achieve by bringing it up, but I promise you, you aren't going to convince me to abandon my way of life. Our ways here are our own. You can't change that. All that you can do is accept it and move on. I can see that Haro has you brainwashed into thinking that this is okay, but Marta, it isn't. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Our ways aren't yours, but that doesn't give you the right to judge us. Who are you to impose your ideology on this commune? An outsider is someone who hasn't been corrupted by Haro or his pet spirit. I'd say that qualifies me to offer an opinion. Person with a functioning sense of right and wrong. Alright, I'm not going to stand here and listen to you try to justify this. Give us the key now, or I'll take it from you by force. Outsider. I'll tell you what you are. You're the kind of person that Haro has always warned us about. Your sense of moral outrage doesn't trump our right to live the way that we choose. How about the parts of body parts in the refrigerator? I'm sorry. That trumps everything. Takes a deep breath, struggles to calm herself. If you have any more accusations to hurl at my husband, go ahead and do it. I'll tell you how wrong you are. I prefer to keep this conversation civil, but that's up to you. Something I'd like to talk about. I can't. Go ahead. I won't stop you. I can't. Let's go with the first one. Smile dies on Marta's face. I don't know what Glory told you, but the adversary isn't the devil. Calling him that, reducing him to a cartoonish embodiment of evil, is an insult. The adversary that I revere is the personification of rebellion, conflict, and change, of anarchy. The fact that you live in Berlin but hold the adversary in contempt proves one of two things. Either you're ignorant or you're a hypocrite. Maybe the adversary isn't evil, although it is, but Haru's interpretation of him certainly is. Her lips curl into a sneer. Haru warned us about this kind of backward thinking, but I wasn't expecting to hear it from you. I'd always assumed that you Shadowrunners were savvy enough to know that good and evil don't exist. 9 times out of 10, I'd agree with you. But Marta, the adversary is a special case. Somewhere deep down, you must know that. Marta sighs and her voice takes on a condescending tone. Oh, maybe you don't get the key immediately. I don't remember. I don't have the academic stat, so I can't do it with my etiquette. I don't have to take on a condescending tone. I don't have to believe anything that you tell me. You don't get to dictate my spiritual beliefs. The fact that you're even trying is sad, Glory. I expected more from you. I'm done with this. If you want to go on slandering the idol that I serve, do it somewhere else. As for you, you can either change the subject or you can get ready for a fight. I won't hear any more of your blasphemy. It doesn't matter, I'm going to have to fight her. And probably those children too, unfortunately. Give us the amulet, Marta. It's the right thing to do. Oh yes, she nods eagerly. I'll give it to you. She fishes the amulet out of her blouse. What? It dangles on the golden chain, glinting in the firelight. Here, it's all yours. Yeah, I don't trust that. Put it on the floor and step back. I don't trust you. Alright, fine. If that's how you want this to go, then so be it. She swings the amulet on its chain. If you want this, you're going to have to kill me for it. Glory shifts into an attack posture. When she speaks, her voice is unsteady. I'm sorry that it came to this, Marta, but you're too far gone to save. If what you want is a fight, we'll give you one. I didn't want this, Glory. I wish that we could have come out of this friends, but you haven't convinced me of anything, and I made a promise to protect this with my life. I wonder if I could have done that if it wasn't, if I didn't say the last 2 things, but whatever. Best of luck with that. I won't need luck, outsider. Haru, my husband, taught me how. She stares at Glory, and her eyes are sad. She raises her hands, and they begin to glow. See for yourself. Yep, the kids are gonna fight. Fuck that noise. Damn it. Ow! You motherfucker. Glory stands staring at the red ruin of Marta's body. Her eyes flint down to her claws, and an expression of growing horror creeps across her face. You okay, Glory? Oh, sorry. You okay? You okay, Glory? It takes her a long time to respond. Her voice is choked with long, dormant emotion. No, I'm not. Oh, get your game face back on. We still have Haru's trying to deal with. Should have thought about that before you killed her. You don't have to. You didn't have to do that. She deserved it. I remember what she did to the other kids here, to you. I'm sorry, but it had to be done. I know. I shouldn't have. I probably should have said to you, but I think she'd have the same response. She snarls out an answer. Her face has flushed red. Yes, I know. She was just as bad as Haro. Killing her was the right thing to do. To your astonishment, you see that her eyes are welling with tears. Glory. All at once, the blood drains from her cheeks. She wipes the water from her eyes with a cold middle hand. Save the consolidation speech. I'm over it. Her voice is frigid, dead. She nods in the direction of the shrine room door. We got what we came here for. Let's go finish this. Oh, we got what we came for once I pick it up. You killed her, you motherfucker! You monster! You killed Marta! It couldn't be helped. Hara's going to get you. You'll see. I don't remember which one that is, but whatever. Fortunately, our healths are shite, and I don't like that. Come on, game. Let me go down. I swear to goodness, this game sometimes. I mean, I did play another game earlier, Fallout 4. Finally defeated that goddamn enemy. Okay, so yeah, I was playing Fallout 4, and then I had to step out to help or answer a question and meet up with a colleague. But freaking, I was so frustrated from last night, and I what was it? In like basically the very first major mission or objective, where you're helping out the Minutemen or the Freedom Fighters or whatever, the freaking gosh darn huge monster, once you get the powered suit or whatever, kept kicking my butt. And then the game would screw up, like after you try to get the dog to heal him, but then if you like click for him far away, it will be like trying to issue him a command or an order, but then you couldn't get into your pip screen to heal yourself. Or I had something really weird happen. I got into the pip screen to heal myself, and then I couldn't exit the pip screen. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This game is supposed to be newer than Skyrim, and yet it actually just is bad and clunky at times. I'm just like, what the fudge? Yeah. It's a 5-year difference between when that originally came out and when Skyrim originally came out. What the fudge? Anywho. As you step forward, the scintillating, red light that streams from the doorway flickers and dies. There's a strange lurching sensation in your gut, but it clears almost instantly. The door swings open with a touch. That seems to have done it. Glory nods, then reaches into her satchel. Her hand comes back out, clutching a small jar. I mean, we probably could have attempted to do this with my act of constitution, but I'm sure that at some point we would have to face Marta. I might have actually... Did I do that originally? I don't remember. Her hand comes back out, clutch. I already said that. I'm going to put a smear of this on your forehead. It's a sort of alchemical balm. Her voice goes quiet. Haro taught me how to make it. She unscrews the cap from the jar, revealing a pale white ointment. The surface glitters strangely in the dim light. If you ever wondered where my share of the take from our jobs has gone, this is the answer. Powdered orichalcum isn't cheap. Sure that isn't. Where did you even find a supplier? Algernon, the talismonger, Algernon hooked me up with a contact of his in the in the Trollkönig Reich, Schwarzwald. Troll King. I know that's Troll King. König is king. Troll, I believe, is still troll. Right? Troll King Regiment? Black World? Oh, no, Black. What's Vault? I thought that was World. Don't get me wrong. I know Schwartz is black. Anyway, his prices are high, but considering the rarity of the material, they're fair. Thankfully, I don't need that much of it to make the balm. She dips a metallic fingertip into the jar and begins to stir. The boundaries between the material world and the astral plane are weak here. The stuff acts sort of like a lens. It focuses your perceptions, makes the haze real. She applies a smear of ointment to her forehead. Sorry, I was trying to get my bottled water. It looks like a glob of glittering white paint. With this, we can deal with the spirit on its own level. Sounds like a plan to me, because I didn't like the other two options. She dips her finger back into the balm and traces it down your forehead. The ointment feels cool and oily on your skin. That's good, because we don't have another one. She fishes in her bag a second time and pulls out a pair of silver necklaces. A rune-inscribed pendant dangles from each. This will protect your astral self from spiritual possession. Don't take it off while we're dealing with the shrine. Whatever you do, put on the pendant. Got it. Glory puts on her own pendant. The necklace glitters slightly against her pale skin. I don't know what's going to happen when we step into that room, Hekton. We're playing with forces outside of our control. Are you ready to do this? I'll manage. Let's go then. When we engage the spirit, horror will come rushing back here, and when we kill it, he'll be crippled. Then we kill him. The people here, the cultists, they're just a bunch of poor, brainwashed kids. After everything I've seen here tonight, I can't justify putting their lives at risk. That's a plan. Let's do it. I'm sorry. Game. Game. Gosh. I should probably heal myself. God damn it. I don't want to waste my healing. Okay. Oh, I'll use the healing one on myself. As you approach the shrine, a chorus of high, sibilant voices fills the air. The sound is light and airy, but something about it fills you with a bone-deep dread. Welcome home, Glory. Glory's eyes go wide. She opens her mouth to speak, but no sound escapes her. Glory, what? Something slams into you, a wave of intangible force that turns your consciousness inside out and sends shockwaves reverberating through your mind. The world lurches and everything goes black. Lovely. Slowly you begin to stir. Murky, flickering impressions invade the oily stillness of your unconscious mind. The sensations come in waves, washing up over you and jerking you back toward consciousness. You smell acid smoke and burning meat. The roar of distant flames whispers in your ears. When your eyes flutter open, a dull red glare fills your vision. As you attempt to struggle to your feet, you become dimly aware that the gravity here feels wrong. Everything is heavier than it should be. Slowly, the waves grow still and your senses calm. You find yourself staring into an infinite horizon. The blasted ruins of Fur Stella stretch out in all directions, as far as the eye can see. Is this astral space? No. Rarely should survey your surroundings. We're someplace else. Gonna have to be more specific. I don't have answers for you, but there's one thing that I'm sure of. Whatever this place is, the adversary holds sway here. He's not a devil! So, this place, whatever it is where we're going to find the spirit, right? Yes, it'll be here somewhere. Probably after a few major battles. That will probably drain our HP and maybe our healing items. Like another set time period that I don't know about. Yeah, it was really annoying. I think there's like 3 or 4 battles, maybe. Another load for autosave. Oh no, it actually worked. Okay. I do like the music here, though. It is interesting. Like that part right there reminds me of Dark Sun Shadowlands in one of the areas. The lyrical kind of motif sound. Don't come after me! God damn it, game. I hate your face. Ah! Really? Ah! Oh, God damn it. Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm gonna die. My character is going to die. Finally. Okay, I need to shut my windows because the AC's back on. So give me just a moment, folks. That was way too many medikits that I wanted to use to heal myself. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that indeed. Keep Glory safe. Oh, nothing bad's gonna happen here. Weird. Totally nothing bad's gonna happen here. Well, that's something you don't see every day. The thing hovering before you is hideous. Honestly, it just looks like a deer in a personified humanoid form. Flaming skull head, maybe. A flaming deer head skull, but in antlers, but you know. Its broad chest is jacketed in scale-like patches of burning coal, and its many sets of antlers shimmer with heat. It smells like a barn fire. Wood smoke, burning fur, and blackening bodies. The spirit inclines its head towards Glory and spreads its arms in welcome. Glory, welcome, child. Heart of Pure Stella. It speaks in a chorus of clear... Oh, it's littling voices? Wow, I screwed that up. Glory, welcome, child. Sure, we go with that. You don't hear them so much as feel them. The sensation is strange, like hundreds of butterflies fluttering in your chest. Oh, it was the thing that did the... Okay, that spoke earlier. Okay. What a pleasure it is to see you again. We're going to kill you, spirit, and once you're dead, horror will follow. We're burning this entire God-forsaken place to the ground, and we're doing it tonight. The spirit chuckles, a strange warbling sound that sends a shiver down your spine. We knew that why you had come, child. When you mutilated yourself, when you cut away your connection to him, all became clear to us. We knew that one day you'd be back, and that you would lash out against our great master. It was inevitable. The voice in your head softens, maybe. Not soften. Oh, voices. Wow. Maybe if I've read the correct noun number, it would be correct. The voices in your head soften. Become sad. But the fluttering in your chest turns ugly, like the buzzing wings of a swarm of blowflies. Blowflies, gross. You have mangled yourself beyond repair, and you did it to spite him. He, who was your greatest benefactor. You betrayed him, child. Betrayed him, yeah. But he loves you, all the same. His adversary sounds like a pretty reasonable guy. Got the shit, spirit. We all know your master's love does to people. Don't listen to this thing. I don't like any of these options because she already knows this. Slowly, terribly, the spirit begins to turn. You can hear the crack and pop of splintering vertebrae as its enormous head shifts on its shoulders. It fixes its cavernous gaze on you. Your friend, this outsider, speaks out of turn, but we take no offense. His words are like the babble of a newborn babe. He is ignorant of the truth. The spirit inclines its head toward you. If the noise continues, we will teach. Glory shoots you a master. He has a gift for you, a peace offering, one that he offers freely, a sign of his continued affection for you. He knows that you desire his servant's destruction. As a symbol of his love, he will grant you the power to bring an end to Harrow. He knows that you wish to free the children of your Stella. As a sign of his compassion, he will help you set them free. You can have anything. You can have everything that you want, child. All of this and more. I'm remaining silent because I don't want to die. That's a nice pitch, spirit, but you neglected to mention the price. The spirit leans toward her, clasping its hands. This will cost you nothing. A simple gesture, a trifle, a show of good faith. If you demonstrate your love for him, he will reward you beyond your wildest dreams. Remove the protective ward from your neck, and his gift is yours for the taking, yours forevermore. Say nothing. Glory cranes her neck to look up at the reeking, cadaverous thing that looms over her. I had my own limbs hacked off to get away from the adversary. I paid somebody to do it. That's how badly I wanted to be free of your great master. Your offer is as pathetic as it was predictable. To be frank, I'm disappointed in you. The barn fire stench of the spirit thickens, and its antlers glow white. The heat radiating from the thing is like an oven, a kiln, a blast furnace. If you rebuke our great master a second time, I will chew what's left of you into mulch. The marrow from your bones will nourish the garden. I promise you this, child. I promise it. The blades slide out of Glory's fingertips. Her mouth parts into a pharaoh smile. I've been waiting a long time for this. Too long. I'm going to rip you to pieces, spirit. And after I'm done with you, horror will follow. The spirit cackles. Very well, child. If pain is what you seek, we will bring it to you. Beneath its leathery skin, the thing's bones begin to shift, straining against the ligaments and tendons that bind them. A hideous cracking sound fills the air as its skeleton splinters and pops. Just imagine this being like a CG, or well, not CGI. That's old school, quote unquote, late 90s, early 2000s. But imagine that being an animated sequence. I mean, a lot of the descriptive writing is really great in this game, in the Shadowrun trilogy here. But oh yeah, I forgot he does this shit. I hate when bosses or fights when this happens. As you watch, the spirit's body begins to rupture. Great lesions open up the creature's chest and back, and its rib cage cracks from some horrible internal pressure. The spirit's chest heaves, and a foul liquid pours from the rips in its flesh. A flash of light stabs your eyes, and when your vision clears, you find 3 identical spirits floating before you. Death comes in many forms, child. The fluttering sensation in your chest grows into a rasping pain that steals the breath from your lungs. It feels like you're being eaten alive. Yours will be swift and brutal. Somehow you're flanked. I don't know how. And get out of here. No, I think you're the real one. My armor is broken. What the fudge? No. Ow. Stop it. A figure materializes out of shadow. The form is wispy and insubstantial projection of a man, distorted by distance. His silhouette ripples like a flag in the wind. Nope, wrong way. Through the haze you can see his face. He is more beautiful than handsome, with sculpted features and an unnaturally youthful complexion. His expression is sad. Horror. Glory. The voice... wait, it's deep? I didn't know he had a deep voice. Glory. The voice is deep, but faint. Oh, maybe it's because of the distance. That's what I'm going to go with. Marred by echoes. It sounds as if he's shouting from the far end of a long tunnel. You shouldn't have come here. I was content to let you live out your life in peace. You taught me to kill, monster. You trained me to like it. It seems only fitting that I share what I've learned with you. I don't want to kill you, Glory. And I won't unless you force my hand. The flickering silhouette spreads its arms wide. Ask me for my protection, and I will usher you out of this place. You can leave your Stella in peace. If you ask me politely, I might even let your friend leave with you. You're going to die tonight, Haro. I'm going to tear out your throat. As you did to poor Marta. The air all around him begins to pulse with... I can't read! Scintillating bursts of color. His rippling, transparent form glows with heat from within. That was a terrible thing, Glory. You brought this upon yourself. I need to check something here. Okay, so they're outfit. It's just that maybe it's temporary or something, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, run away, coward. Where did he run off to? Really, game? I should have realized it was that one because that was the one that he cast a spell on him. God damn it. I don't know why you're doing this over there. Okay, I think that one's the main one. Damn it. Ow! Why? God damn it, why are you still here? Get out of here. Damn it. Ow. So you're the real one. Ow. Get out of here for right now, you fucker. Yeah. Ah! I'm so glad the others get blocked. Yeah, I thought you were the real one because you're the one that was hurting me. Ah. Ow. Oh, hitting me. Ow! Weakened, the heart of Furstella stumbles backward. The barn fire stench of it intensifies, and its chorus of voices devolves into a cacophony of animal shrieking. The fluttering butterflies in your chest become razor blades, and every shriek is accompanied by a white-hot burst of pain. So imagine this, folks, as I take a moment to step out, and I'll be right back. Okay. Eh. Glory is up and moving, beelining for the spirit's weakened form. Her claws glint redly, in the infernal glow. Okay, I was like, that was weird. It all was weird. The power released by the spirit's death explodes outward, slamming into you like a freight train and sending you reeling. Well, that's not exactly what we saw in this delayed animated sequence here. Gloria is buffeted backward like a rag doll, but she manages to retain her footing. She turns to face you, the ichor from the spirit's chest wicking off of her razor-tipped fingers, and as you watch, her right hand bursts into flame. Haro stumbles backward, clutching his head. The rippling motion of his outline has become ragged and violent. Through the haze, you can see rivulets of gore tracing their way down from his ears and nose. The whites of his eyes have gone pink with blood. He shrieks out glory, and his voice comes out in a strangled croak. You stupid bitch! What have you done? Slowly she turns to face the flickering projection. Flames continue to lick up from the chrome of her hand, and the metal glow like molten glass. When she speaks, her voice is strangely calm. What needed to be done? See you in the real world, Haro. Seriously, he looks like a boy band face. It's disturbing. Bah. We know he's probably like in his 40s or 50s. Yeah. Anyway, the projection of Haro convulses and bursts, and the scraps are consumed by shadow. The shadows dissipate, and Haro's gone. Hope the bastard burns. He's not dead. A wave of nausea washes over you, and your perception distorts. It feels like some great unseen power is turning you inside out. You catch sight of Glory standing impassively, smiling in the void. Then everything goes black. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Slowly you swim back into consciousness. The mound of stone that was Haro's shrine was shattered, and the aura of power that it emanated is gone. Struggling to your feet, you find Glory standing nearby. She looks as calm as she ever has, but something about her troubles you. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. What's happening? She gives you a sidelong glance. We're getting what we wanted. Haro, the real Haro, isn't far from here, and he isn't in shape to put up much of a fight, but we need to get moving. Things are spilling through from the other side, like rats fleeing a sinking ship. You cough to clear your lungs of the soot and smoke that you inhaled in that other place, but to no avail. To your horror, you realize that the smoke is here too. Fear Stella is burning. From the hallway outside, you can hear a chaotic jumble of sounds. Just on the other side of the door, a man is yelling, pleading with someone to stop. From the cries that follow, you gather that his words have fallen on deaf ears. You also hear a fainter, higher-pitched noise, the screams of the initiates. Can we split up? I knew they wouldn't allow me to save. God damn it. Glory, can we split up? I can hear Haro. He must be right outside. Let's go finish this. Akira's expression flits across her face. Yes, let's. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I mean, I know what happens. Haro's magic still protects him, but not well enough. At least half of his body has been sheared black by the creature's attacks. Really? Because his health looks pretty nice to me. Blood spills from his ears and nose, and his eyes have gone wide with terror. Glory stalks toward Haro, her claws at her sides. A ghastly smile creases her face, and it widens further as she draws near. The nightmare creatures from the adversary's domain fall back at her approach. Ooh. And possibly, the fingers of her right hand begin to glow, just as they did in the adversary's domain. The middle goes from cherry red to yellow-white in it. She looks down on Haro's huddled form, and raises her right arm. Glowing razors erupt from her incandescent fingertips. He looks up at her, his mouth agape. Hello, lover. When Glory's burning claw makes contact, Haro's flesh bubbles and bursts. She rakes his chest, then plunges a pair of razor-tipped fingers into his eyes. His final screams are inhuman, like shakes his hand, right. Seared body tumbles to the floor. You, lit from beneath by the red glow. Oh, yeah. With dawning horror, you realize what was bothering you before. Something is absent, and the realization makes your stomach churn. Her pendant. The protective charm that once glinted against her pale skin is gone. Or it's gone. Glory, what happened to your pendant? The ward that you were wearing? Where is it? She glances down, and you can see the worry begin to creep onto her face. The wild look in her eyes slowly dies away, replaced by the cool, analytical expression that you've come to know. I don't know. Must have lost it somewhere along the way. The angry glow of her burning claw fades to nothing as the metal cools. As you watch, the red light that bathed her body slowly dies away. The adversary took control over you and killed him because he wasn't a really good servant, apparently. When did you lose it? Before or after we killed the spirit? After, I think. I don't know. But don't worry, I feel fine. Besides which, we have much more pressing concerns at the moment. We need to get out of here. It's only a matter of time before this entire compound shakes itself apart. still seem like yourself, so I'll trust what you're telling me. Who knows? Maybe this could even help us down the road. Agreed. I think that I have this thing, whatever it is, under control. And that means that we can use it. I mean, honestly, how much could the adversary really control her? To be quite honest, because, like, she has no essence. Barely anything. I think she has, like, 0.5. But that might be just for game mechanic. I mean, I think literally she has, like, next to nothing. You know. Let's get moving, Hekton. I want to put as much distance between myself and this place as possible. Yeah, how about the kids that... No, As a secondary thing, I'm going to say that, but, you know, we can't save them. We had to do one or the other. As if on cue, an ominous creaking sound reverberates throughout the halls of Flux-State, followed by the groan of buckling support struts from above. Other stranger noises can be heard further in the distance. Panic, screaming, and faint cries for help, intermingled with the bellow roars of escaped spirits. Those screams. The cultists are still alive. We can't leave them until we've saved them. No, there's nothing we can do. The building is too heavily compromised. Any second now, it'll come down on the heads of anyone who's still unlucky enough to be inside. Let the fire take this place and everything in it. We've done what we came for. Haro's dead. We've won. Why is that there? That's a weird game. Why do you have the motion thing or the limit? Or turn order? Yeah, I think literally you can't go through anyway because I think it's all blocked. Yeah. Like, you literally can't do anything. Well, a little part of my humanity has died. You thread your way back. Or no, you thread your way through the trees of the Schönbuch. No, there is no R. Okay, of the Schönbuch forest, tracing your way back to the thicket where you and Glory hid the band. The inferno that consumed Flux-State is spreading, and the conflagration casts the forest around you in a sinister orange light. The heat at your back is intense. Unbearable. Far ahead, Glory blazes a trail for you to follow, shredding the foliage in her path. The fire is moving fast, but you're fast. Punch the accelerator. The burning ruin of Flux-State recedes into the distance, a glowing speck in the rearview mirror. The peace and safety of the Crucible lie ahead. Will I be able to get the screaming souls of the damned children out of my head? The damned teenagers. I mean, game says apparently not. You only gain 2 karma. So. Let's see here. I could increase some dodge. yeah. I won't though. Not at the moment. I don't think there's really any. So, oh, first of all, before I forget, actually, do I need to buy any more? How many healing items did I? I could buy one. I might just buy one. Get meh. Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? I don't want to. I want to buy. I didn't use any of these this time, I don't think. I want to buy one of these. It's interesting that he doesn't sell level 3. Actually, I'm just, okay, you know what? I need to ask, what's the cyberware that I could get for free? Oh, it was the Adrenal Contractor. When triggered, gain +1 AP, but takes an additional 2 damage from attacks. How is that great? Yeah, no thanks. Maybe if I have like a shit ton of HP, it's okay. But yeah, no thanks. Bum bum bum, dang now the game. Bum bum boom, boom ba da boom. Oh my gosh. Some new young dancer. You dance. Dance the night away. Just don't any things. I don't think there's going to be any more new spells, but let's just check, shall we? Also, do you need to say anything more? Oh, you do! As you approach the counter, you find Absinthe reading a small soy-calf-stained booklet. The pages are old and weathered. That's all that I needed, what? Hekton, a pleasure, as always. What can I do for you? Okay. Be well, elf. Hello again. May I help you? I have a question. Never mind. I can't see what you're selling. I have no question. 'Tis a lie. 'Tis a lie. Okay. I really should have flamethrower level 3 on me. Look, it's so much burning. Oh, lightning 1. I barely use them for what's his name anyway. So no, it's fine. I won't. I won't. Any comment from you, ma'am? Hey there, how you been? Could be worse. Can it always? Be well, my friend. Stay safe. What do you say when I actually don't do anything else at the moment? Okay, just that. What's available? Caramel soy coffee. That sounds delicious, even though soy coffee is... Well, it's made from soybeans, right? Just gonna die and blah blah blah. Okay, don't run to a table with a patron there. It's kind of creepy. So I have a choice. Two choices, actually. I can drop off the money to Alice, or I can try to do the last mission that's available that I didn't want to do. So, you know, those are the two options. I prefer to be able to do the last, I might as well do the other one, because I would like to get some more karma to level up my character and possibly maybe get the other characters leveled up one more if that mission is successful for it. That's what I would like to do. So, oh, it's job directory. So I might as well do this. You know what, let's accept and see what it's like, because I've never done it before. Oh yeah. Lori stands, an introspective look on her face. The sound of your approach, she turns to face you. She nods at you. Thank you for your help at Pure Stella. I couldn't have done it without you. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to talk with you about that. After the things that we saw in there, I'm not surprised. Go ahead, Hekton. I'm listening. We need to talk about what happened to you back there. We killed Hara, but we didn't manage to save any of the cultists. Not a single one of them. We didn't even try. You look distraught when Martha died. How are you holding up? expression clouds, as well as can be expected. My feelings on this are complicated. I don't want to push this on you if you don't want to talk about it. No, it's okay. I should talk about this. Running from it won't help anything. She looks away. A part of me still loved her, I think, but the rest hated her for what she represented. Am I ultimately sorry that she's dead? Yes. Killing her brought me no joy. But on the other hand, I'm not sure what the alternative would be. Maybe if I just had academic. Maybe if the circumstances were different, you could have found some common ground. Maybe, maybe not. Regardless, Marta was damaged goods. I can't even imagine the amount of psychological trauma that she'd be carrying if she were alive today. It'd take her years to recover, and in that time, she'd still be dangerous. All in all, it's probably better that things turned out the way they did. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. We need to talk about what happened to you back there. There's a long pause before she responds. You'll need to be more specific. You know what I'm talking about, Glory. The missing pendant, the other place, and the burning hand that you brought back with you. I think it's supposed to do that. I mean, we need to talk about this. You know what I'm talking about, Glory. Ah, that. Well, clearly something happened when I plunged my claw into the heart of your Stella. But as to what that something was, she shrugs. Your guess is as good as mine. Don't you dare do that! I bet she didn't have the pendant on at that time. I can't believe that you're acting so nonchalant about this. So, don't you think we should do something about it? What do you propose that we do? I don't know how to reverse what's happened to me. To be frank, I don't even know why I'd want to change this. The way that I look at it, what happened, happened. I've come through it okay, and I've even managed to take away some residue, if inexplicably, gained from it. Residual gain from it. How can that be bad? Don't bother answering that. It was a rhetorical question. And I can see that you won't be satisfied until I offer you some sort of real answer. She steeples her fingers, musing. I suppose it's possible that when the spirit died, some portion of its essence was trapped in the hand that I used to kill it. How could that happen? We were in a place with different rules, remember? I'm already too far out of my comfort zone to offer you any real answers. Okay, so she didn't actually take it off beforehand, okay? It's not like he traveled with her, but he probably had some sort of influence on her to kill him, though. That's the thing. Her fate, her look. She shrugs. Maybe it reacted to the orichalcum in the palm that I was wearing. I don't know. Anyway, the important thing is that some portion of the spirit, let's call it a residue, got smeared onto my hand in the adversary's domain. And somehow, back in the real world, that residue has imparted me with magic. Whatever the reason, however it's happening, I can't help but look upon this as a good thing. Good aren't always the same thing. I guess I can't argue with you there. If it makes you more combat capable, I can't order you not to use it. You couldn't anyway. Whatever this is, it's a part of me now. Let's change the subject. Is there anything else that you want to ask me about? Killed Haru, we didn't save shit. I wish that we could have saved somebody, but we made matter the cost. I won't second guess that decision now. Yeah, if we had chosen to do the children, I think you could save some. I remember wandering around after that, but yeah, we chose to kill him up front. Maybe. I just wish that we could have saved somebody. Fair enough, I won't push it. She nods and expression softens. For what it's worth, we did save a lot of people back there. Paro is dead, and Stella is gone. Nobody will ever be corrupted by that place again. For that, you should feel proud. What also sucks is that no one will ever look for those children. That's the thing. That's the downright depressing, shitty thing. Is that even had we saved them, where would they go? You know? They'll just end up living back out on the streets. You know, that, yeah. That answers all my questions. Thanks for taking the time to talk. Anytime, Hekton. And thanks again. I mean that. Moving on is the silver trophy for her mission. Did I get trophies for the other people? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Do you have anything else to say? Nope. Alright. Let's go on this horrible mission that I don't really want to do. But I decided upon doing it because I want more money. And hopefully level gains. It's mainly the level gains, the stats. That's what I really want. But money's always nice. Yeah, go to the U-Bahn. Get down there. Come on. I feel like I need to have a melee fighter with me. If I don't, I like hose it on myself, you know? That's what I feel like anyway. I think I'll have Blitz sit out on this one. Although he could probably deactivate some shit, but then it's all going to be high level security in there anyway, so yeah. Loose ends. Your client has hired you to tie up loose ends at a site of a botched cloak and dagger operation. One of the operatives from the failed mission has been captured by knight-errant security forces, and it's only a matter of time before he talks. Your job is simple. Kick in the door, find the operative, and put a bullet in his guts before he can spill them. Is it really ever that simple? The answer, no. Take that. Hand of Glory. Causes additional magical damage over time to target upon impact. Base damage is your strength plus 4. And now it's glowing. Hand of Glory. Do 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 I'll just take all that. Do 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 do. Yeah, leave me alone, game. The reception area of the of the shearing farm AG lab looks normal enough. The synth leather couches were obviously designed more for appearance than for comfort. And the blue steel walls are gently illuminated with energy-efficient recessed lighting. All in all, it's a perfect example of typical corporate design sensibilities. Bland, generic, and safe. An overturned houseplant is the only sign that something might be amiss in the lab ahead. You ready for this, boss? According to what Herr Fuchs told us, this entire complex is going to be crawling with hired security. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Energy for a stand-up fight. Let's do it. I couldn't care less about the fight. I just want the paycheck. I mean, honestly. We can handle it. Get ready, people. Oh, that's where you can jack in. Oh, fuck you, game. I wonder if I can, seriously, I wonder if I can get a higher level. Oh, this is my character. I don't want that. I don't want you. But I wonder if I can get higher level magic. I never thought about that. I wonder if I can. Damn it. Correct, they're bad. Intruders. Oh, god damn it. Really? Motherfuckers. Fuck you all. Fuck you. Game. Ah, so frustrating. Really? 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 There was more of you already there? Ugh. 5. Oh, he died due to... Okay. Good. What does it look like in there? I don't want to open up anything yet. How do you get to the corpse? I don't think you can. That's interesting. Really? Fuck you, game. Ow. Ow. Damn it. At one point. We need backup in the main lab now. What do I look at? Body, his chest, stomach, appears and barely open. Okay. Well, I don't really want to be right here, game. Just saying. I guess I am on a ley line, so I guess it's better than nothing. Of course, when I miss, that doesn't help. That's the saying. God damn it, game. Face. She needs to get healed. I definitely need to be healed. Get out of here. Okay, now how are we supposed to do this? Where the fuck are we supposed to go now? Oh, the doors aren't locked. Okay, I thought they were. Really? I had weapons. Fine game. Don't care about that. I understand. You don't give a damn. Okay, I don't want to be in this line of sight. Damn it. Okay. I want to do something else. Really? F you. Grizzly scene. What the fuck happened? What happened here? Like I said, I never did this, so what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Thanks, game. Oh. Alright, what the fuck is going on over here? Body, what's it doing? Drek, what happened in there? Yeah, seriously. It's locked, so we can't go in there. Can you all be around here, please? God damn. Keep them away from the elevator. Damn. God, she's getting her booty handed to her. Oh, auto turns, lovely. Let me try something. She put her drone to sleep? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course you decking. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Yeah, that doesn't have glory in it. Okay. Turrets. Oh, you didn't. Oh, God darn it. I didn't realize they were right there. Fuck! Totally a messed up situation. You're a mage. I don't... Oh, you're in a ley line. Glad they all missed her somehow. God, fuck. Oh, I hate you getting hit so much right now. Point blank. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Why did we start this again? And the music went away. That's lovely. This is awkward, to say the very least. You know? Alpha team, be advised, we've lost control of the something. Also, the internet's cutting out. Also, I can't check this thing. Also, I think everyone should just go take the elevator. Is everyone here? I think everyone can just go take the elevator. Let's get out of here. I feel like the game is going to crash on me after I leave here. So, yeah. See ya! Oh, there's the music. Oh, it didn't crash. Shockingly enough. I'll be right back. What's interesting is that unless the hit points of the enemies scaled, if I had started this one first with enemies at 50, 55 HP, that would be crazy, you know? So it might be scaled, but just right at the get-go. How corpses the bodies are all dressed in high-quality ballistic armor. This is kind of weird. Too late. They're here. Fast response team inbound. Hold until the reinforcements arrive. What is going on, man? Yeah, keep them locked. I don't want to deal with basilisks. Oh, he's supposed to be like totally wounded. Oh. That's where that, I don't, god dang it for not having Blitz with me. This is what I get. Ouchie. 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 least I can Overwatch now with my magic. That makes me happy. Myself. That wasn't fun at all. That was a 94% chance game. Fuck you on that. Down there. I only get here by 2, don't I? Great trash cans. Wait, hold on. High grade trash can. You know, I actually am blanking out on one that would be a reference. I can't recall what that means, MV. But hello. High grade trash cans. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. I can't open up the basilisks. There's only 2 enemies left, unless more of them show up. So we're gonna leave that alone. I don't want that. I can't heal anyone. I can't do anything. I've never done this side quest before. Trash can. High grade trash cans. Oh! I'm trying to remember who that was. Oh! Okay. That guy. I ended up not killing that guy, though. Because I got him to believe that his head boss was an asshole, and he probably was. I do remember Mark dies, totally killed him. I thought I was like, dude, what? But yeah, yeah, no, I'm not digging any trash cans this time. Instead, I'm getting my booty pummeled, kind of, which is annoying. Not you. You. Kill that grenadier. Thank you. Now, can you go kill one of these other ones, Glory? In this playthrough so far, I wrapped up Glory's, like, character side mission, so now she has the Hand of Glory, her glowing, funky red hand that's missing right now, which is pissing me off. Thank you. Crit, motherfucker, you're gonna burn the next round, so fuck off. Oh, you have another round. I forgot because you're hasted. Aha! No! There's more of them! Are you fucking kidding me? That's so much. I almost want to release the basilisks, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to kill basilisks. Fuck it. This should be interesting. What did you do to him? Oh, all AP is lost when petrified. Okay, that's interesting. And the other one didn't do anything. I need to heal myself again. Don't like. What? I was like, I can't heal him. Okay, I looked too far away. Wait, how is that unavailable? Game. How is that unavailable? No, don't. No! Stop it! Stop it! This game is laggy at times, and I don't like it. I can't see this enemy? How can I not see this enemy? He's right there. How is my line of sight blocked? Is this... What? I don't understand this game. How's my line of sight blocked? I'm not in a covered position now. Thanks, game. Thanks. Thanks, me. No, whatever. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I know I'm out of ammo. Thanks for telling me. How'd you miss? Yeah, go back in your cell. Wow, those basilisks have not really helped a whole lot. Just messing up one person. Yep, that's helpful. Pew pew, motherfucker. Actually, no. I gotta get pumped. No! Gosh darn it. That's not what I wanted, game. There we go. Why are you going back in your cage? I don't get this. These enemies. Basilisks. Ow! You die. Did the mage die? I guess he died. Get out of here. Come on. Oh, I forgot he can't heal. Why are you not dead? Okay, that works. Chloe might get shot in the back, which I'm not looking forward to. Wow, you can hit from that range, eh? I'm gonna have to start shooting at these basilisks now. I should have healed Glory. I wasn't thinking. Nope, I wasn't thinking. I'm hitting the wrong button. Well, that's not actually who I wanted to shoot at, but sure game. I don't understand how flank works in this game, I swear. Never understood it. I was gonna laugh if I got him. Oh, I have one more round? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're still alive. I don't like that. No, I missed. Fuck. No. Oh wait, you would automatically die. Really, game? Really, game? Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, fuck you. And you hit the mage? Fuck you. You hit the gosh darn mage. There we go, finally. I meant to say before I do this. From the description that your client gave you, this must be your target, the rigger. Thorvald. Wait. Is that an L? Yeah, Thorvald Instad. You can see him waving and pounding on the plastic of his cell door, but from where you're standing, the scene is eerily silent. He looks like he's had a rough go of things. One of his eyes has been blackened, and his lower lip is split wide open. Not particularly surprising given the temperament of his captors. The only incongruous element is his outfit. He's decked out head to toe in patched black riding leathers. A pair of oversized studded combat boots shine. A pair I'm tired. Shine in the halogen glare of the cell's lighting panels. Hope you're more awake than me, NB. Although, you might not be, I don't know. From his style of dress, it's obvious that this dwarf is now a corporate employee. Shadowrunner. This isn't some corporate goon boss. Look at him. He's one of us. Chloe shudders but holds her silence. Diedrich lays a hand on the bare metal of Glory's shoulder. She flinches, but only barely. When he speaks, his voice is soft. But for the grace of God, eh, love? Glory's eyes remain fixed on the rigger, who continues to hammer impotently on the door of his cell. Something like that. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't really log out the night errand reinforcements because I decided not to bring Blitz because they're like, oh, it's all goal. They said, oh, it's like all out fighting. Oh yeah, why did Dark not think about? Oh, you should always have a frickin' Decker, whatever. Well, meow. Because I actually wanted to bring Diedrich along for once. That's why. I don't know if I might just, thanks. I'm keeping my head down to the lead stops. Lead stops? Lead, because bullets. I might, I don't know. I wanted to say run and never look back. The door slides open, because I don't want to kill him. And the stench of stale sweat assaults your nostrils. Instead steps forward, his bloody lips curled into a smile. The soles of his boots squeak on the polished tile floor. Free at last, thank Christ. His smile widens into a sickly grin. Tar-stained teeth shine wetly in the light. Didn't think I'd warrant a rescue. Whoever sent you, thank him for me. Afraid you're wrong about that. I was sent here to tie up loose ends, namely you. Herr Fuchs is disappointed in you. Say goodnight. I'll do the first one. His eyes go wide. He raises his trembling hands in surrender. Whoa there, Chief. Wow, you remind me of Blitz. I don't know what your client told you. He told us enough. He said that your team botched a run, went loud too early, and got a lot of people killed. Doesn't matter what he told us. The contract says that we have to put you down. I do the middle one. Us? We botched the run? That's bullshit, man. We did everything like we were supposed to do. Like always. I was that bastard's bad intel that got us hung out to dry. Sounds familiar. Please, hear me out. I promise I'll make it worth your while if you do. Chloe shrugs. hurt to hear what he has to say. His hands clasped in front of him in a sign of supplication. You can see the terror in his eyes. On contract says that we have to kill you. That's all that I need to know. You'll make it worth my while, huh? Tell me more. Go ahead, talk. Alright, okay. So we go in, right? Me and my team. And we're doing just what the client told us to. Well, the bastard forgot to mention that Pharma had a knight-errant security contract for the place. He told us that there would be little, if any, resistance. So imagine our surprise when a KE response team kicked in the door and unloaded on us. Quit trying to shift the blame. Adapting to unanticipated situations is part of a Shadowrunner's job description. According to the client, the reason why Knight Errant showed up was because your team started slaughtering the lab staff. Every run goes sideways at some point. You should have been prepared for it. I would do the etiquette, but that one sounds just the same as the last one in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with the middle one because they mentioned about the lab staff. That's bullshit. They attacked us, and then Knight Errant showed up, and everything went to hell. Look, I can see that you're skeptical. I get that. Can't blame you for it either. You don't know me from Adam. Wait, what? Adam? What? But I know when... Unless that just... Oh, does that mean just like from a person to another person or whatever? In a biblical sense? I guess. I was going to throw in something random, but that would be some kind of gay culture stuff. I was going to... Actually, no, I was going to mention a gay website. Because, anyway, never mind. But I know one thing that you will understand. I'd like to offer you a trade. I've got a little toy hidden away. Managed to stash it before those Knight Errant pukes? Not punks, but pukes took me. My own design, totally one of a kind. Call it a pain inducer. Pain inducer, Dark can read. Grade A fun for the runner who has everything. I guarantee that you'll never find another. You let me live, and it's all yours. I'll put a fucking ribbon on it for you. Then I'll disappear, never bother any of you again. Scout's honor. Even if we're considering going off mission. She shoots you a significant glance, which we wouldn't. She turns back to instead, staring him down. Did you honestly think that we'd sacrifice our professional integrity and a 15,000 nuyen payday for a trinket? He nods slowly. 15, huh? I can match that. You let me live and I'll pay your wage, plus the inducer. Hell, you could even tell your client I'm dead and blame it and bill him too. Double your earnings. What do you think about that? Okay, how'd you come by 15 grand? I hit a big payday a while back. Put the extra cash in my rainy day fund. Trust me, pal. I can pay you the money. This is my rainy day right now. You help me out, I'll transfer it to you myself. We just need to get back to the room where I stashed my PDA. What does this pain inducer do exactly? Induces pain, he snickers. It's a narrow band microwave projector. Causes debilitating pain in a target. It screws with the electrical systems of drones and the like. Think of it like a taser. Only easier to use and meaner and a whole lot more fun. I don't think I saved before this, right? Yeah, hold on, you save in discussion. Iger, turn away. Deal, let's get you out of here. You won't regret it, friend. Promise. Iger holds her tongue, but her body language speaks volumes. Tight lips, rigid pose, slight color in her pale cheeks. You've seen it before. She's furious. Hey, if he's going to pay us... I know, exactly. That's true. Whatever. If he can pay us the 15,000, I'm fine with it. Instead, slows to a stop at the window. His eyes are locked on the stack of corpses piled up on the cell floor. My old team. Sorry, sons of bitches. They never thought I'd be the last man standing. Oh, she's a troll. No, she's not a troll. She's a orc. Sorry, orc. Yeah, I got that. Well, I'm curious what the pain inducer is. I mean, I already took this mission knowing that I wasn't going to kill him. I already knew I wasn't going to kill him, even though I'm a shadowrunner. I mean, I can be douchey and leave if I want when I want to, but usually I don't want to. I'm a shadowrunner with a conscience. Why not? I'm usually right in the thick of the action. Easy to get shot under those circumstances. If I hadn't been downstairs when KE smashed in, I'd be in that pile with them. Funny, my experience, riggers usually stay away from the thick of combat. They tend to use their drones for that. My condolences. Yeah, that's our low trucker. No loss, believe me. I hated those pricks. A deep rumbling sound emanates from the rigger's chest. What? He spits an enormous wad of phlegm spatters against the upturned face of the nearest corpse. Oh, that's what the rumbling sound was. Okay, I thought he had like a ticking bomb or something in his chest. I was like, what the fuck? Charming. He shrugs. If you knew him, you'd do the same. Miserable bastards, a lot of them. No appreciation for creativity. Anyway, we should probably get moving, don't you think? You're the one who stopped to chat. I don't want to be here when more of those knight errant bastards show up. Fight your way out! Oh, what? Not yet? I feel like he's gonna turncoat us or something weird's gonna happen. As you hurry past the scene of carnage in the operating theater, a peculiar smile crosses the rigger's face. He slows to stop, then points at the dismembered body on the other side of the glass. Okay, he fucking did this, didn't he? See something funny? Oh no, nothing much. His smile broadens and a stream of giggles comes pouring out of him. No, it's pretty horrible stuff, man. This guy is deranged. I don't think it's because of the beating from the knight errant. Why don't I believe you? Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? He looks you dead in the eye, his expression neutral. Then that sickly grin returns and he starts to giggle again. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Okay, yeah, you caught me. Red face, he wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. This was one of mine. Couldn't tell you how excited I was to see this stuff. Such incredible toys. It was way too easy, or it was way too good an opportunity to pass up. That doesn't look like a knight errant employee. Looks more like a lab tech to me. He nods enthusiastically. This was a fun one. Little prick couldn't believe it when I set this auto surgeon on him. He kept trying to get away, but wherever he went, one of my arms was there. Rip. Okay. Can I kill you now? I don't like this. I don't care anymore. I think you need to die. And all the while he was screaming like a little girl. Ee! Must have kept at it for 10, 15 minutes. Ee! He barks out a snorting laugh. It was hilarious, man, I tell you. Chloe gives you a significant glance. You can see the disgust in her eyes. I don't like this. I'll point out other stuff when we see it. There was this one guy that I locked in a room with a manipulator arm. What the fuck? He wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. It was fucking classic. I know, exactly. To hell with the trinket. Letting this bastard go would be wrong, boss. You know that. Besides which, he lied to us. There was no bad intel. This bastard is the reason why things went south with that run. I can feel it in my bones. Abruptly, Einsted's laughter stops. The fuck is he talking about? We have a deal. If you don't want to kill him, that's fine. I don't know how to... I wish I knew how to do a Cockney accent, because he's supposed to be a German who lived... a German who was in London and learned Cockney. Seriously. Dietrich stares the wounded rigger down. You can feel the crackle of magic swirling around him. Let me do it. I'll help. It's what we should have done in the first place, Iger. I know. Well, at that moment, the door behind you slides open. A trio of figures makes their way into the room. They're facing that one. Leader of the group is an elf with Asian features. He's obviously a vat job. The bands of corded muscle that bulge out under his sleeves have a distinct store-bought look to them. Wait, okay. When he speaks, his voice comes out in a gravely rumble. My. Yeah, well, I didn't realize it was going to be this insanely douchey. Yeah. My, the intrepid Hekton, with his target in tow. What a surprise. Oh no, are you the client? Let's talk about this. There's little to talk about. You were sent here to tie up loose ends. Instead, we catch you trying to sneak your target out the front door. Disappointing. Not surprising, mind you, but disappointing all the same. Let me guess, our client sent you. Herr Fuchs sent us to check up on you. Given his recent troubles with Shadowrunners, this should not come as a surprise. The company man smiles at instead. The rigger shrinks back against the wall. No more than your betrothed surprises me. I almost wanted to do that one. Like a Shadowrunner kill Einstead. Betrayal? No, Einstead was never going to leave this building alive. I'm going to demonstrate. I gained 1 point of karma somehow. They can get poisoned to death. The company man inspects the rigger's corpse, a dispassionate expression on his face. He shifts his gaze back up to you. It would appear that you might possess some small shred of integrity after all. It isn't your place to judge my integrity, lapdog. Leave that to Herr Fuchs. The company man pauses for a moment, then nods. Very well. I will inform Herr Fuchs of the mission's completion and of the circumstances surrounding it. He will decide for himself what to make of this. Hey, you just disappeared right there. I'm not going to get 15,000. Actually, this is just an extra thing. I don't really care about it, technically, because I have enough money to pay Alice's fee, so it's fine. It was 500 million more, so it's fine. Your trip back to the Cruise Bazaar is an unsettling one. Every time you close your eyes, horrible visions flash through your mind. Bodies torn apart and by surgical machines. Mouths frozen open and never-ending screams. I should have realized that those type of machines would have been his, but I didn't think about it. It didn't click in my head. I'm not a rigger. I'm a mage. Mouths frozen open and never-ending screams. walls coated floor to ceiling in congealing blood. And through it all, the smiling face of Thorvald instead. You have something to say on that comment. I'll look at it in a moment, but I know it's something about you talking smack about me. You blink, banish the visions. They're behind you now. You're on your way home. Okay. It's a responsibility you have toward your clients. They pay you to murder a fucker, you murder the fucker. Yeah, there it is. There's your smack to me. I mean, I could redo it. But I stand by my decisions. I stand by that I have my own personal integrity. Okay, let's see how much I actually get. $2,500. Nonsense and mincing words. Your job performance was satisfactory at best. Your fee will be transferred immediately. Enjoy it while it lasts, because you'll never work for us again. I don't want to work for a damn firm or stupid wigs, big wigs, whatever. Oh, he actually did give us $15,000. I forgot that's my pay. Hey, that's fine. I don't know. I got the full amount. I don't care. Let's see. Check the status. Transfer. Account admin override password required. Current admin user Paul Amsel. Hekton, please speak with me when you are ready to proceed with Alice's payment. Amsel. He wouldn't say something like that. Alright, actually, let's talk with everyone about what they thought that mission was. I'm running in here. Liz is clearly still as tense as ever. The table in front of him is littered with cigarette butts, and there's an enormous mug of Soykov cradled in his hands. He looks up at you with a tortured grin. Hey, Chief. Oh, no. Hey, Chief. Oh, no, that's not his voice. Hey, Chief. What can I do for you? Any thoughts about that last run that you'd like to share? That building had some incredible toys in it. Those are fun to see. You weren't there, but you know, whatever. And also, this is not why he's acting like this, clearly. I'm not saying that I approve of how they were used, mind you, but there was some pretty whiz stuff in there, all the same. Well, anyway, we did the job. The world's dead. We get paid. We got paid. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a win for the good guys. Let's talk later. Yeah, why are you like that, Blitz? I guess he's in mid of this situation, so of the whatever part of trying to find his ex-girlfriend, so caught the kingdom with her husband and thinking they were dead, but using this guy's self with the reward that was on. Any thoughts about the last round? I'm upset with you. It was a nice change of pace. Simple job with a straightforward objective. I'm not happy with the hit that our reputation took. You shouldn't be either. We need our clients. We can't afford to get blacklisted. But at least you did the right thing in the end. Yes, MB. I'm so sorry, MB. Nothing right now, Iger. Have any more time to hit me up after the run? Well, we don't have a job. What are you talking about, man? Go! Okay. What you need, boss? That was about the last one. Hell of a thing, wasn't it? That run made me glad that I don't have to spend a lot of time in hospitals. I'll tell you that much. There wasn't a single aspect of that building that didn't make me feel uneasy. He shrugs. Anyway, that sick bastard of a rigger is dead. We got paid. Feels like a win to me. Any updates on Alexander? Nothing! How long until I get updates? I don't have any other missions going on. So let's do this. The only thing I'm wondering is if I'm going to hear anything from... I forget if Blitz gets any commentary about this after this switch. But anywho, I need your but I can't continue anything else because I don't have any other more side quests. I need your... So we need information, blah, 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 blah. I need your password to transfer Alice's payment onto her credit stick. Amso sucks in a deep breath. He suddenly looks as though an enormous weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Yes, very good. Excellent, in fact. This has been a long time coming, Hekton. Tell me how long it's been, oh man. I've been working my ass off. Yes, it has too long. He claps a hand on your shoulder. Well, my friend. The wait is over now. Amso withdraws his hand and turns to open a file on his computer. Alright, before you go see Alice, there are a few things that you should know. Firstly, this is a one-way operation. Once the funds have been transferred to the cred stick, the only person who will be able to access them is Alice. As far as the team is concerned, the money will simply disappear. Well, it's not like we were planning on doing anything else with it anyway. Keep going. Sure that we can trust us? Hang on, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, number one. Secondly, once you make your way to the rabbit hole with the funds, it's go time. I trust that you understand what I mean by that. Yes, I can't do any other side quests, missions, whatever. Anything else that I might have available will be taken away. Go ahead and clarify it for me. Yeah, I've got it. It's pretty self-explanatory, Bob. We drop everything and head straight to the rabbit hole. Correct. Once you've left to see Alice, her information will be your only priority. No more distractions and no more side work. I will busy myself concealing your remaining jobs and smoothing any ruffled feathers. Makes sense. Anything else? Just that you need to be sure before committing to this. Time is important. The great dragon wants us dead, and that is not a thing to take lightly. But you shouldn't return to the rabbit hole until you are prepared to act. If you have any doubts, then I'd urge you to wait. No, I understand. I'm ready to proceed. He breathes a sigh of relief. Excellent. The password is Volklingen. I thought that said Volkswagen for a moment. I was like, what the fudge? I actually don't know what that word means, though. Once you are en route to the rabbit hole with the funds for Alice's payment, I will cancel the team's remaining obligations. Understood. I have to say, Hekton, this lifts an enormous weight off of my shoulders. When Monica brought you on board, I was initially unsure about you. I would never have said that to anyone, of course. But I kept you under a watchful eye. I can see now that I needed to have doubted her judgment. She chose her successor well. Even though he sometimes goes against certain missions because he has a conscience, and then he decides to backpedal on that and damn deals because, dude, you're fucked up. Yeah. Didn't realize you would do that, Hekton, but yes. Now please, go fetch the information from Alice. Like a baka. He claps a hand on your shoulder. We're one step closer to surviving this mess. You've never played the Shadowrun trilogy games, MB? Man, you're missing out. Where is it? Actually, we need to do this. Oh, there's nothing. Never mind. Okay. Do we collect? Do I collect that 8,000 new yen back? Oh, you haven't. Oh man. Oh, god damn it. What's the password? Volkingen. What is that, Volkingen? What does that mean? I could look it up right now, but I'm not going to. Ah, I'm hitting the wrong button because I'm thinking of a Nintendo Switch. Oh, gosh darn it. Fudge, I forgot the rest of it. God damn, I forgot the rest of it. It's Volkingen. How? It's not that hard to remember. No! No! Stop hitting the wrong button, Dark! No! No! Stop hitting the wrong buttons! You're tired as a buff. I misspelled that. How did I misspell that? Oh! There's another L. Volklingen. I screwed that up. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Ah! Triangle, not X. The funds disappear from your account. Hey, I do receive the 8,000. Awesome. That doesn't get split up with the party, apparently. The funds disappear from your account. Moments later, a message pops up on their screen. Transfer complete. Sitting in its dock on the keyboard, a green LED blooms to life on Alex's cred stick. The trigger has been pulled. The rabbit hole awaits. Okay, well, I know when I'm going to quit. It's going to be, well, probably in the next 20 minutes, because there's going to be some dialogue. Actually, hey Dante. Dante, want to walk with me to the U-Bahn? Wolf. Zusammen. Wir zusammen. That's not correct, but whatever. Yeah. I forget how to say, I don't know how to say let's go offhand, like casually in German. Let's gayen? Just gayen. I know go is gayen. But yeah, okay. Let's do a save. Did you play the Shadowrun games on the SNES and Genesis at all, MB? You know, the two completely different types of St. Genesis games by different people, or somehow hacked or emulated later the Shadowrun game on Sega CD that was only for Japan only. Travel to the rabbit hole at the Altstadt Spandau U-Bahn station to retrieve Alice's data. Was Genesis the one where you, no, Armitage was the SNES one, right? Genesis one was like your solo, or maybe they're both Armitage, but you didn't really have a party. I think it was the SNES one that you had a party sometimes, or one person with you. The Genesis one was more action-y, and the SNES one was more RPG-ish, I think. The tiny cred stick feels heavy in your pocket, fat with the weight of hard-won Nguyen. He went back to playing Madden. That you could understand. Yeah. The U-Bahn station swallows. But you are now enlightened. Oh. Okay. The U-Bahn station swallows you up and sends you hurtling down the rabbit hole. Title drop, or name drop. It's not really a title. Chapter drop. Towards Alice. Towards the information you've bled for. The train pulls to a stop and the doors hiss open to the dark, old platform. With luck, answers lie ahead. If the game doesn't decide to screw up, because I've played for over 3 hours. Any more stuff I can pick up? Any more drugs just lying around? Any more drugs here? Or is that a one-time thing, game? Okay, one-time thing. I need to turn this down on my end because it's late. Alice's console stands alone against the filthy wall of the U-Bahn platform. The colorful sprites that flicker across the screen stand in sharp contrast to the surrounding grime. Insert Alice's payment into the machine. The cred stick port in the machine greedily accepts your payment. You watch as the black plastic of the cred stick case disappears into the console. Moments later, a message winks onto the screen. I totally forgot what voice I gave her. Hekton. Hekton. Couldn't wait for you any longer. Something is tracking me. Something terrible. Need to get out of town, go dark for a while. If you're smart, you will too. But a deal's a deal. When you punch the flashing button on the console, I'll spit out an optical chip with your information. It'll spit out an optical chip with your information. Take my advice. Whatever this Vauclair business is to you, drop it. Drop it and run. And for God's sake, Hekton, stay out of the Matrix. It isn't safe. Alice. Well, thank goodness I'm not a Decker. Blitz! No, okay. The message fades from the screen and a button on the console begins to flash. Press the button. You can hear the whine of motors spinning up in the arcade cabinet's guts. With a smooth mechanical motion, a generic brand optical chip slides out of the payment port in front of you. Abruptly, the screen goes black. The console powers down. The optical chip sits in its cradle, waiting for you to take it. Take the chip. The instant the chip leaves its cradle, the machine reboots itself. You are, again, alone. Oh, I'm sorry. The dialogue happens when you come back to the Crucifixion. I got that wrong. Oh, actually, I think it's after... Oh! Well, we're going to be ending shortly anyway. If it does, it must happen after... Yeah. Yeah. Or train. I mean, nothing bad's going to happen. As you settle in for your trip back to the Crucifixion, you can feel the rest of the world compartmentalize and fall away. No more distractions. Just you, the train, and the optical chip. And apparently no one else, because no one ever rides these damn trains. Oh, that's not true sometimes, but apparently not right now. And who knows what time of day it is, because it always looks like it's dark out. Just the way Shadowrunners like it. But, you know, we don't know. That's the narrative says so. It sits in your pocket like a hot stone, impossible to ignore. The train ramps up to speed, filling the air with a monotonous electric whir. Not whirl, whir. The sound is soft and low and urgent, like the droning wings of an enormous insect. Like a wasp. Bleh. It'd be soothing if your mind weren't occupied with other matters. All at once, the monotony is broken. Your PDA is buzzing. A quick glance at the screen tells you that you've received a call, and that Paul Umsel is on the other end. Answer the call. You hit the receive button on your PDA. One look at the grainy image that blossoms to life on the screen is enough to tell you that something has gone terribly wrong. The strangled sounds of panicked breathing punch through your PDA's tiny speakers. In the image window, you see the outlines of figures silhouetted against the backdrop of Amsel's shop. Okay, there is some dialogue. The view rotates, bringing them toward the center of the frame. The image sharpens in the center of the screen. In the center of the screen stands an enormous orc in battle armor, a hand cannon leveled at something just out of frame. His face is a shiny mat of grafted tissue, his smile like something out of a nightmare. Say nothing. You watch powerless as the orc grin widens. The frantic breaths that you hear coming from off-screen increases in frequency. Off-screen, you hear Amsel's frantic voice. Audrin, please, tell me what this is all about. What are the Firewing's plans? You've got to kill me you're going to kill me anyway. Don't send me to the grave without... I think that happens regardless of what you choose there, because it's one of those things that doesn't matter. So what about that Baka MB? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You didn't know this was going to happen. Your stomach drops as the gun bucks and roars in the orc's hand. Your view on the PDA pitches wildly, then comes to a sudden stop with a violent cracking sound. A burst of static floods the screen. Moments later, a dark shape falls into view with equivalent force. You hear the unmistakable sound of bone crunching against hardwood. The camera auto-adjusts, and the dark shape swims into focus. I thought that he actually has a dialogue with him talking about some stuff. That's what I was confused about. I don't know if it's because I said choose to say nothing, but I'm pretty sure I thought he says stuff, but I guess not. You are staring into and through the dripping, cavernous ruin of what was once a human head. The remnants of the face that remain are enough to confirm what your gut already knows. The body on the screen is that of Paul Umsel. From out of frame, far away, you can hear another voice. A woman, young from the sound of it, with a military cadence. What now, sir? Now we press our advantage. Jam their comms, Ortega. And I totally don't remember what voice I gave him. But sure, we'll go with that. Till the next time I have to give him a voice, which I probably won't remember. Because Dark doesn't write down what, simple adjectives to describe voice quality for people who are major characters. No! Dark doesn't do that crap. The sounds of hurried motions recede into the background. Alright, remember people, Umsel was the brains of the operation, but the rest will put up a lot more fight. Of a fight, maybe, would sound better. Flush them. Put up a lot more fight. Well, I guess that works, though. Flush them out and take them down, one by one. Another voice chimes in, a young man this time. Sir, look at Amso's wrist. The PDA. I think that it's recording. God fucking damn it. You hear the roar of another gunshot and the screen goes dark. Your vision swims, and the screen of your PDA seems to fade away. Yeah, I guess he doesn't answer. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say, but obviously if you had kept quiet and he was willing to say something, obviously it would be recording so we could hear it. But yeah. Your vision swims, and the screen of your PDA seems to fade away. The impact of what you've just witnessed hammers you in the gut, over and over again. Amso's dead. The Crucifixion is under attack, and it's entirely possible that an ambush party is already waiting to meet you at the U-Bahn platform. Well, nope, I'm going to go to the next Keats over. I'm not going to go to the Crucifixion. Whatever your attackers have planned, you won't be able to do much about it from in here. The train is speeding toward the Crucifixion station. No more stops between you and the enemy. Nothing to do but prepare yourself and wait. As I imagine I opened the door. Oh. Well, hello. The barrel of Iger's rifle swings upward. She emerges from cover, turning to face you. Honestly, the body that was that close that you shot, you should have shot with a shotgun, to be quite honest, not with a sniper rifle. Well, we won't go into semantics like that. About time you showed up. The light plays off of Iger's face like a street light on rain-slick asphalt. Her face, neck, and chest are sheeted in slick, dark liquid. Blood. A lot of blood. Iger, are you alright? I'm fine. He only nicked my thigh. Iger wipes her mouth with the back of her hand, then hoists a corpse up from behind the makeshift barricade. A young man, maybe in his early 20s, his eyes frozen wide in surprise. What's left of his throat hangs down in ragged flaps. This, up here, it isn't mine. Surprised you let him close the distance on you like that. Iger bristles. Even the best shooters have to reload sometimes. Did you meet with Alice? Did you have our information? Yeah, I got it, an optical chip. We'll have to use my mission computer to open it. Whatever's on that chip, these bastards don't want us to read it. All the more reason to do exactly that. After we put the rest of them in the ground, that is. Iger, they killed Paul. I saw it. Iger's expression hardens. Yeah, I know. He had us all patched in on that call. We all saw what happened. I figured they'd try to ambush you at the platform, ventilate the train, take you out, and cut off a potential escape route in the process. She shrugs. It's what I would do. So I hightailed it out here and set up an ambush on my own. She doesn't like sentimental good thinking. Iger nods. Thanks. Anyway, that's enough talk. We've got a job to do. Iger swings her rifle up and over her shoulder. There are an unknown number of hostiles topside. They're well equipped, decently trained, and hell-bent on killing us. The last I heard, Glory was on the north end of town. Diedrich was out getting coffee when all hell broke loose. Let's go get them. Let's go hunting. However, folks... Oh. Action points upgraded. +1 action point. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Seeing your handler, Paul Amso, get shot right in front of your eyes in a gaping hole and his corpse and face gives you +1 action. Seeing Iger brutally murder tons of people, including a young 20-something-year-old recruit, gives you more action. Seriously. That's ridiculous. But... Oh, interesting. However... Iger, what happened to your Sniper rifle. Iger. Your rifle's gone. Iger. 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 Okay. Anywho. Oh, that's what. Okay. Because they changed that. Oh shit! I got 15. When did I get that? Okay, we're gonna mess with this first. Okay. So. I want to get to level 10 because charismatic. I really do. Charismatic and charisma. I do need some health. You know what? Let's do that. Do that. Okay, I need some health. Okay. So now I'm at 70 HP. I don't know how she... Oh, no. She gets extra points because of some of the stuff that she have in her head. Or on her augmented... On her body that she... Cyber stuff. Cybernetics. Okay. Will we be able to save the rest of the team? Save the Crucipassar? Or will the rest of us all die? I don't know what happens. I really don't know. Obviously, I do. This is actually an interesting part because this is the only time that you get to play with more than 4 people on your team. Which is... Well, I mean, other than the times that you do missions where you have like an extra team member. But, yeah. To that fuck. I mean, he wasn't interesting. His character was interesting. But, I mean, all he did was hinder your, helping you with, well, other than a place to stay, helping you with, getting jobs and handling clients. I will say that when I first played this game, okay, first of all, I'm pretty sure I saved, but I don't remember. I did, okay. When I first played this, I was like, no! Paul dies! I was like shocked about it. I was like, no! Yeah, it really shocked me. But I need to end because it's 10:37 my time in ye old Korea. So, yeah. But thanks, MB, for stopping by. Hopefully... Wait, hold on. It's morning time, so hopefully you have a good rest of the day. Anyone else who happens to have watched, unbeknownst to me, on... Actually, can you do that on YouTube? Probably. I don't really know. Or on live from PlayStation. Sleepers for the week. Well, I need it. Actually, what I'm going to do is go on YouTube and watch videos before I go to sleep. So, technically, I'm not going directly to bed after I take my shower and everything. But, I do watch stuff. So, but anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining. This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage here on PSN, and this has been, what is this? Shadowrun, Dragonfall, Director's Cut. Says the fox who is barely staying awake. Well, yeah, you do late shift, right? That's still what you're doing, right? You're still at the hotel, correct? You're still the auditor? Hotel auditing, making sure everyone does their job right. Or I guess it's reception, well, I guess they call it auditing, right? Yeah. So yeah, you have a funkadelic sleep schedule. But I hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, and goodbye. And, oh, you just got off from work. Well, I guess either take a little rest before you do whatever you need to do during the day. But, yeah, take care, MB. Yep. Goodbye.